let's go out on a limb, Tad, and say that people are out there and they're managing ideation in a spreadsheet. I don't know, is that if that's much of a reach? I don't know. Like if you're out there and you're doing that, why is this better or different? And maybe we just show people like what's so great about this ideation platform that Edison 365 has created, because my spreadsheet's fine. I like my spreadsheet, right? It's colorful. It's, it's something that I created. Why do I want to get away from that?
Well, I'm chuckling, and we all know this very well, that that's in fact the case, right? Everybody is doing that. It's just par for the course. It's just absolutely what happens. And the other thing that comes up, of course, too, is why not just use email? I
Oh
mean,
yeah, because spreadsheets and email are the way business gets done, right?
Or
I don't
email
know
the
about
spreadsheet around.
Yeah, even better, right? Yeah.
right. Let's
Yeah.
forward the attachment to
Forward
forward
the
the
attachment.
attachment to the forward the
Then
attachment.
Changes.
who knows
Yeah.
where the right version is, right?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's
There's a
really not.
better way.
There is a better way. And just as PMOs have discovered kind of a single version of the truth, people are now doing that again today around innovation, around product life cycles, and getting things through the funnel in a better way. And I'm happy to show you guys a couple of things if you want me to do that.
I mean, let's just do it. Let's just show.
Yeah,
If
that'd be
you
great.
the picture's worth 1,000 words. How much is a demo worth?
All right. Well, let's see here. Let's start in email because this is where everybody starts their day,
Let's do
right?
that. Yeah.
There you
I-
go.
I'm going to leave your picture down in the corner there, Brian, so we can have a little fun. You
Okay.
know, if we pop up email, of course, notification is one of the traditional things that we do. And so for Edison 365, we do a lot of email notification and in-app notification. So I always know somebody's been playing with my or looking at my content, but I can also go through to this point around open innovation where I have invited somebody to a challenge to go out and look at different pieces of content, right? And so I
Okay.
go through, yeah. And so why not go through and say, hey, let's go take a look at this. And this
Yeah.
is what's different than trying to do it through your SharePoint spreadsheet or your internal Excel Work document. They can log in with their LinkedIn, their GitHub, or Twitter, however you want to go through and let people sign in.
Oh, that's nice. So you're not really locking it down that way. You can open this up to allow others outside your organization to contribute.
Well, that's exactly correct. And in fact, that's the whole intent. And doing it
Yeah.
through a secure login by invitation only lets you control that, which is pretty important as well. Now, people that are in life sciences or other locations, they care a lot about IP or sort of legal things, what happens when you give me an idea. So we've already got things in position on the site so we can go through and do that.
Hmm.
And so just like regular Edison 365, we can educate people with some different information that goes through these sliders. SharePoint users will recognize those things. And then what we start to do is break things into key business challenges or problems you're trying to solve. Like how do you make construction more sustainable? Or how do you go through and make clinician productivity better? And these then are ways where you can go through and say, yep, I want to make the world more sustainable. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. I can learn all about this idea. I can learn about the challenge. And then if I simply want to come in and submit an idea, then I'm given the opportunity to do so. A super ultra simple form that you can change, new idea, and then drop in images or pick some, whatever you want to go through and use. We're really people focused and very image conscious. So there's a lot of things that we pre-build into the software and that you can also build out and add on your own. You guys aren't here to watch me type, so I'll just put a few things in here. But like Word and everything else, you can get carried away in links and video and all that cool stuff. Attach files that might be that worksheet or the spreadsheet that are proof points. And then, of course, or link to flow or surveys, whatever you want to go through and do there. And inside of about 20 seconds, I have submitted an idea. This is what we call the idea board.
Wow, that's really intuitive because I just automatically just see it and I understand it. I mean, I'm not sorting through data in a spreadsheet. I mean, I get it. There's new ideas on the left, awarded ideas on the right. It just makes total sense to me.
And if Rory's idea is so amazing, I'm going to simply drag and drop Rory's idea over here to awarded, and we begin the next step. And that we can launch it off into DevOps if we're going to go build some stuff,
That's cool.
or do whatever we need to do in that. When
Now,
we're trying to make decisions as a company, as a as an executive team, as a PMO director, whatever my role, somebody has to come in and start to evaluate how good are these ideas, to your question.
right, right.
And how do you do it today? We've got that super complicated spreadsheet is one of the ways that we do it. But at Edison, we believe in
Hmm.
simplifying things. So why not come in and say, if I'm going to make things more sustainable, I really want to know what's their impact, high or low. I might want to identify what the risk is on these things. And maybe I want to quickly go through and assess the cost without having to do a big honking spreadsheet, and oh, by the way, now being green makes me more revenue. And we think this is actually pretty achievable. When you follow the blue, you can see I've just gone through and ranked and scored this idea, this
What a great
project.
interface. I love this UI. I mean, it's just so easy to use. It's intuitive. Obviously, we're just dialing things up and down. It's happening in real time. Think of the amount of time people are spending in spreadsheets just trying to emulate this, trying to get it right, and take everyone's input into account. Huge time saver here. Edison 365, it's how you do ideation and innovation in Office 365.